Hello and welcome to APEC 2012. My name is George Lakas. I'm in TI's Power Management Marketing team. This is our booth this year, and one of our cool demos, all of our demos are cool, but one of the demos that we want to show to the world is the complete digital power system solution that TI offers. As you may be aware, TI was the first supplier of digital power management ICs years ago. We did not have everything in the power conversion and control chain back then, but now we do. This is a complete 48-volt telecom power system. Not only is the power controller digital, but even the hot swap IC, yes, the hot swap IC that provides the inrush current control coming from the input power supply to protect basically the front end of the power supply, has also PM bus telemetry, digital telemetry. So not only does it control the power delivered to the isolated DC to DC stage, but it also provides information in terms of the current that is fed through the IC, the hot swap controller, and the voltage, so that customers can actually multiply the two and have a real-time power, input power number coming into the system. Then, of course, we have the 48-volt isolated DC to DC stage. In this particular case, what we have here is a UCD 3138 based design. It's a phase shifted full bridge topology. Really scalable for high power, and the beauty about the UCD 3138 is a full digital control device, which means the control loop is now done digitally, which means if there's a load transient, for example, the controller is smart enough to break the loop, turn the FETs on all the way so it can respond to the load transient very, very fast and regulate the rail as soon as possible. That cannot be done with an analog control loop because you got the typical propagation delays. The air amplifier has to respond to the voltage changing, it's got to set the latches and so forth, and now with the nonlinear compensation that the UCD 3138 provides, that can be done a lot more quickly. So this is the isolated DC stage. The UCD 3138 has actually up to 8 PWMs. It's a driverless PWM controller. It provides up to eight phases. It has picosecond resolution for very, very fine adjustment of the dead time to, again, optimize efficiency. And then, of course, when it converts the 48 volts coming into the 12 volts, which we call it the intermediate bus, to the non-isolated DC to DC stage, then again, TI offers the last step of the digital power conversion chain, which is our TPS 40422 dual output or dual phase PM bus point of load controller. The beauty about this controller, we call it digital, but actually what it is, it's digital friendly. What that means, it's an analog controller, and that means it's very cost optimized, but it gives you enough programmability through the PM bus interface. So the soft start, switching frequency, power good window, current limit, over voltage and under voltage thresholds, all these can be set digitally, but the controller itself is actually a voltage mode controller, and that provides the customers that really don't want to go and learn how to control a power controller digitally. They can use a typical analog controller to compensate but get the benefits of the PM bus programming and telemetry. So this is a complete power solution that's of course enhanced with TI's power blocks. It's our version of a dual FET that provides very high power density thermal performance, all that wrapped up into a digital power ecosystem that you see here. Thank you very much.